Alright there, Anthony the Captain here. Welcome to another edition of Captain's Arcade. Well, we're on the first Friday here in the month of May here. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Yep. It's the month of May over here, and I'm pretty sure a lot of schools right now have started their EOGs about around this time. So let's give our brains a break and just play some video games. Now, I've decided to do something very unique here. I'm going to be playing a game that it's from a series or from a franchise that still holds a very dear place in my heart. I'm talking about Road Rash. I played the third game, and I played all the PS1 games as well as the second game, but never in my childhood have I played the first one. Like I said, I did rent a good chunk of the other games, but I've never played the first one. I never rented the first one when I was growing up. So it's the first time for everything here, and I'm going to be doing something a little different here. I'm going to be dividing this into 5 parts. Now, Road Rash 1, as far as I know, is divided into 5 levels. I got to complete, I think there's 5 races per level. It's also taken in the state of California. Well, however many races there are per level, we're going to be dividing them into 5 parts, dividing into 5 levels here. I'm going to be playing all the races from level 1, and then on tomorrow I'm going to be playing level 2, and then next Friday level 3, etc., until we get to level 5. So I'm trying something new, trying something different here, and we'll see how it goes. Besides, I've always wanted to take a road trip and do like a little bit of a motorcycle race, if you would. But we'll just have to see how things go from there. So we're going to do level 1 tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to be going level 2, and then next Friday, etc. Level 3, etc. Electronic Arts. Look how far they've come. Now the bread and butter is the man games. I love the soundtrack of the second and third one. But there's no doubt in my mind the second and third ones are in the not too distant future. Here. The good thing about it is that there's a password system. Back then you had to write them down so that you don't forget. Now that with the age of technology, we have it right in front of the screen and on our videos. So that way we won't have to forget. We won't have to write down. Saves trees. Reminds me so much of my teachers back in the day. They tell me that you're not always going to have a calculator on you. Look what's happening now. The cell phone has taken over the way we do things nowadays. Same goes here with password symbols. Password goes on our screen, and yeah, you have to write them down. But nowadays you can just pause and read, and you can go from there. So there's, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 races per level. And there's 5 levels altogether. So we're going to divide each episode into levels. Start things off is Sierra Nevada. Or Nevada, however you want to put it. Nevada. Let's call the whole thing off. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I love renting these games back in the day. Like I said, the one I rented the most was the third one. then a few times, I think it's either once or twice with the second one. We'll cross those bridges when we come to them. But they're definitely going to be on our show in the not too distant future. On the Captain's Arcade. And in this game, I have to place at least 4th to advance. To advance to the next, not to advance to the next one, but to consider a passing grade, so to speak. The goal here is to make it into at least 4th place in each race, in order for it to count towards your, see if you can advance into the next round. Beware the popo! Oh! I'm busted. Yes, I am. Now I gotta pay the fine. Let's do it again. But I'll tell you one thing. Placing below just finishing a race, no matter what place you are, especially if you're below 4th place, in 5th place or below, is a blessing and a curse. More on that when we cross that bridge. Having played this game years later, I probably would have loved this. Game, growing up, running it. Here comes the popo again. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. And I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. And I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. And I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. And I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. And I shot the sheriff. Place for the time being. Yeah, I would have had hours and hours of playing this game had I gotten this back when I was running video games from the video store back when you had to go to a physical video store to rent movies and video games. You know how you're playing a game and you won a game, I was like, oh man, I could have won by more. That's how I'm feeling right now. If it weren't for that hiccup, I could have won by more. Could have more cash. And the more cash you have, the better the chance that you get a better bike. Especially when it comes to the later levels. But once again, more on More on that when we cross that bridge. Viper's got a club. Got Rude Boy. There's bikers with these weird names. Grub, Viper, Rude Boy. At least I got my nickname Cap. Got Axel. Backhand him. There's the club. Sid, but not vicious. Or not psycho. Game released back in 1991. Interesting year, if I do say so myself. Ah, here comes the Popo. No, you don't. Game ends in one of three ways. Game's only over when I make it over, when I turn it off myself, when I pass all the courses and all the levels, or get broke. Well, there's Viper. Lose money, whether it be getting wrecked or getting busted. The three ways that I lose, that the game is over. Three races left before I move on to the next level. Eliminated Rude Boy. Girl, Gunter. Gunter would have been 4 years old when this game come out in 1991. Gunter, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa! Spill. Big spill. Really big spill. Oh, let me run him over. Oh, can't. Oh, now we got another wipeout. The worst part is, whenever someone gets knocked off and the Popo's around, they don't get busted. Only the player. Only the active manual human player. Racks. Haha, wipe out. Slowly but surely moving up the ladder. Y'all need to get a life. Oh, boo boo. Oh. Slater. Just need to get first place to get even more money, more money, more money. Hey ho, hey ho. Okay, a second. Yeah. Palm Desert. 2 more to go. It's like in the first game, they go all around California. Next thing, on the second one, you go to the United States of America. And the third one, you go around the world. Did you know that they were trying to make multiple attempts of reviving the series, or rebooting it, if you would? Well, there have been multiple attempts, but unfortunately, they've all failed here. Which is a shame, because this is an extremely underrated series here. And I used to play it, and again, I've said this before and I'll say it again, I used to rent the games a lot when I was growing up. So addictive. It's like once you pick it up, you can't put it down. Seriously, I can't be the only one who's a fan of the Road Rash games. Am I the only one who's a big fan of the Road Rash games? Because very clearly there's somebody out there. As far as the PlayStation games are concerned, I rented the Road Rash 3D and Road Rash Jailbreak. Sometime down the line, they're going to be on Captain's ARGH. Do I hear the po-po? There's the po-po. Thought I hear sirens for the po-po. Or maybe it's just me. Finishing 5th. But at the same time, it's a blessing and a curse because it gives you a chance to make up some money. Allows you to build up some money. You win at least some money, but at the same time, you gotta keep going and keep doing this race until you get at least 4th place. So it's not a total loss after all. Just finishing a race, no matter what the place is, on the 5th or below, it allows you to make up some money, to accumulate some money. And the more money you make, the better the chance you'll get the better the chance you'll get a good bike and smoke the competition. So while it is frustrating to not place, it's also a good thing because you get to, it gives you a chance to accumulate some money. You win some money for completing. And as DDP would say, it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. Do the DDP smile. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. Oh my goodness. I really hate to say it, but WWE really did drop the ball on DDP. It could have been at the forefront of the Invasion storyline, but instead they have him stalk Undertaker's then wife Sarah, and have him the motivational speaker gimmick, him with that goofy smile. And the story of the Invasion storyline and how it turned out has been told a million times. But at the same time, I can't forget Stone Cold's outburst. Every time he has an outburst, it's always hilarious rather than a fiendish, devilish heel. I don't know, for some reason, for Stone Cold's heel run, his heel run during the Invasion, particularly during the Invasion storyline, it's always been hilarious. For example, after he was humiliated to cry and beg for Kurt Angle, and after they played the video back, and Stone Cold went to the back and yelling at his teammates and belittling them like he usually does in the Invasion storyline, he's like, "First SOB walks through that door, I'm gonna take to my ring, and I'm gonna stuff a mud hole in him." Something like that. And out comes, oh my goodness, and out comes RVD. Whom Stone Cold sees a lot of potential in them as far as the storyline is concerned. "Why don't you keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars? Because in like 5 years' time, you could be world champion." What? 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 Lo and behold, he would eventually become world champion. One Night Stand 2006, if I remember correctly. I think I see the popo up ahead. Oh, I got 6 this time. But as DDP would say, it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. And I just made you like you. But still, I got a better chance of getting a good bike. I just need to keep at it. And plus, it makes up for lost time for that hiccup that I had at the very start of this episode. At a time, Sean Stasiak gave Stone Cold some hot coffee. He's like, "Damn, coffee bag, I think I burnt my mouth." And when, it's just hilarious. I find his outbursts of the Alliance more hilarious than fiendish. Hammer as an MC Hammer. Cade does just and Stone Cold begging and crying for Kurt Angle. He's like, I didn't wait for this job. Just hilarious. Wrong. Paw. Well, we all know I'm going to be doing this race all over again. But at the same time, I'm going to keep accumulating money. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Yeah, it is the Popo. The Popo doesn't get the Popo doesn't bust the other CGI, not the AI characters, the AI racers. Backhand him. This game is outstanding. And the franchise. It needs some renewed attention. Like stat. Like now. As I said before, the second and third ones have the best soundtrack as far as the 8-bit, the 16-bit is concerned. I hear the po-po. I just gotta stay out of their way. Stay out Popo's way. Yeah. Okay, one more race. I do have the option to redo a race and try to get first place, but I'm just going to go ahead and for the sakes of time. We'll see how well I do when I just place. Besides, it would take eternity to get to everything in first place. Just eliminating them with one punch. Ah! I even got the club. Judge Dredd. I got a boy that I love to share inside jokes with. We would go all nostalgia and just recreate some of the classic commercials, cartoons, etc. Like, example for Alka-Seltzer. Get yourself some Alka-Seltzer and you'll feel better fast. Or, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. Did you also know that there's more to it than in the Kit Kat bar commercial? There's more to it than just give me a break, break me up, piece that Kit Kat bar. The full song goes, or this is one of them. This is one of the versions of it that I learned. Give me a break, break me up a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Give me a break, break me up a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Got a chocolate crispy taste is gonna make your day. That's why wherever you go, you hear the people say, give me a break, break me up a piece of that, break me up a piece of that, break me up a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Creepy crawlers. That's another one. There was this one toy, I forgot what the name of it was, but you could decorate this like skull, and on the commercial, I finished third, dang it, I could have won by more, and one of them had like, I've got a runny nose. It was disturbing at first when I first saw it, but looking back on it, it's hilarious. Somebody was like, what in the world is he talking about? This guy's gone crazy. You know what? Me and my boy are crazy. You can lock us in the asylum if you want. Nothing would break our bond. All right, here's the password. I got enough. Okay. I passed level 1. I think I'll probably get a new bike by now, but oh well. Not sure how this works here, but let me see something here. I guess I don't get a new bike option here. I'm gonna have to check something here. But anyway, that's gonna have to do it for this issue of Captain's Arcade. Join tomorrow for some more arcade fun. Until we meet again, maybe say goodbye.